Nice guys finish last because they don't have boundaries. There's nothing wrong with being a nice guy. There's nothing wrong with being a good guy, except to not have boundaries. The problem with you guys, you want to take slave queens. You want to take the Indodamas and make them good women that you can have kids with, good women you can marry and build homes with. You must have standards, guys. Otherwise, you're going to become toxic. I see most of you guys are becoming toxic. In the name of the red pill and in the name of becoming an alpha. You give up being a gentleman. There's nothing wrong with being a gentleman. What kind of a man doesn't want to take care of his woman? The question is, will your woman appreciate your kindness towards her, your care towards her, your provision towards her? Will she appreciate it, or she will feel entitled to it? If she feels entitled, she doesn't deserve it. She needs to go. If a woman doesn't reciprocate your love, what are you doing with her? You want to take somebody who belongs to the streets and then take her and put her in your home. A home whereby you are going to contribute 90%, if not 100% of resources. You want to take just anybody who cannot manage anything, and you want to take them and put them in your home whereby you contribute 100% of all resources. You pay all bills. Everything is on you because you are a provider. Do you think as a provider, if I provide everything, if I pay 70% of the bills, do you think I will just take just anybody? I'll be wasting my resources. Have boundaries, guys. Have standards. You don't need to come and talk about them here. But this thing of going back and forth with slay queens, with these Indodamas, with these women who insult men on social media, is consuming you guys, and you are becoming toxic men. You are becoming the male version of these vile women on social media. No, I ignore, guys. My peace is very, very, very important. See a woman, man this. Sometimes I even block them so that I don't have to see them ever again. Be careful of what you consume, because you become what you consume. Most of you guys are consuming the Indodamas and these slay queens content on social media. You're always watching their videos. I see how you always take me in, a lady who with an empty head, and you are taking me. You want me to respond to them. I'm always asking myself, what's wrong with these guys? Would you want to change a prostitute and turn her into your wife? This toxic wave of modern day women, these feminists, is consuming you guys. You are becoming toxic. You end up with bad energies. You end up with, hate in yourself, because of your paying attention to wrong women. There are good women out there. It's just that, they are overshadowed by these ones who are always running to the camera for attention. When things didn't go well for them, now they have to blame everybody except themselves. You are focusing on bad women. You are focusing on women who are bad for you. Yet you want a woman who's going to be good to you. Stay away from these toxic women, guys. Stay away from these unhealed women. They are spreading a virus. And if you are not careful, you are going to catch it. There's nothing wrong with being a gentleman, being a sweet guy. There's nothing wrong. Have boundaries. Protect your kindness. Protect how good you are. Protect your resources as a man. You don't have to go around giving women money. For what? They are not your daughters. Protect your resources. Money is not something to play with. Money is not something you need to use to prove you are a man. Any man who uses money to prove they are a man, they're just a shallow man. We all need money. Whether you are in a relationship or not, you need money. We live in an economic planet. You need money. Everybody needs money. Money is not something to fool around with, guys. It's a resource. It's a tool that we use to make our lives better. It's a resource we use to enjoy our lives. Money is not something to prove you're a man with. If you use money to prove you're a man, you will never be a man. Have boundaries. Stay away from unhealed women. Stay away from women who have been hurt. They are not working on becoming better and move on. Every person on this planet has been hurt. Men get hurt. Men lose too much during divorces. Men get used. Men find out later that they were raising a child that is not theirs. Yet they are expected to get up and move on with life like nothing happened. But when it's women, they're always here, insulting every man on the planet. Men and women hate each other. We hate each other, we destroy each other. No gender can come forward and act like they are holy, they are perfect, they are angels. Men do unspeakable things to women, and women do unspeakable things to men. It's up to you as an individual whether you're going to get off your ass and work on healing yourself, becoming better and moving on. This is planet Earth, it's not heaven. Have boundaries, guys. Have standards. Don't have to go around with your standards on your forehead. These women will come for your head. Have standards. Keep them to yourself. You don't need to go around saying you don't want a fat woman. You don't need to go around saying you'll never be a stepfather. You don't need to say those things. When you see a woman with a kid, you keep it moving. When you see a woman who's overweight and you don't want a woman who's overweight, you keep it moving. Exercise your standards privately. If you're a good guy and you don't have boundaries, women will take you for granted. Women will treat you like trash. Not because you are a good guy or you are a nice guy, but because you don't have boundaries. Now, as a guy, there's a certain way that if a woman disrespected me, there is no going back. Because I know the most important quality of a woman is respect. Once I see that this woman has got no respect for me, I'm gone. I'm not going to force that woman to respect me. The most important quality of a woman is respect. As guys who are dating or married to disrespectful women, their life is hell. So when I, as a good guy, have a boundary that once she crosses here, I'm gone or she's gone. That's all you need to do as a nice guy, as a good guy. Now I will never be a bad guy. I will never be a womanizer. I'll never be a fuckboy. Those things are a waste of time. They're a waste of your energy. They lower your vibrations. You won't go far in life as a man when you're focusing on things that taint your spirit. They drain your energy. They lower your vibrations. You will never go far. I'm focused on being a good person, a good guy with boundaries. Have a limit.